Hi, I'm Danielle Vernon Follett at Scolio Austin, and this is a quick 10-minute upper body workout that you can do sitting on a chair if you're not comfortable with the ball, or sitting on a ball. We're going to focus on maintaining a good upright position with a curve in your back so that when you put your hand behind your back, you should feel a little scoop back there, maintaining that the entire time you're on your ball. In a good position, your ball should have you at least 90 degrees, and it can be a little higher, but it definitely shouldn't be lower. There's that scoop that I was telling you about. All right, so we're gonna start off with a little bit of warm up. Your feet are nice and planted right in front of you. Your hips and knees and feet should all be in alignment with one another. We're just gonna start with our weights on our shoulders, and we're gonna start some shoulder rolls. Good, last 5, and we're going to change directions. Good, let's go the other way. This is important because it's important that you are able to make your shoulder blades elevate and depress without using your arms to do so. This is one of those real stress reactions we get when we're holding our shoulder blades up by our ears all day long. So being able to get some nice blood flow in through your shoulders is important. Let's do our neck mobility, looking down and looking up. If you have pain in any of these ranges, just stop short of any of that pain. We don't want to create any issues, but we also don't want to take those ranges and go in circles, because that tends to lock up our neck, or at least put us at risk of that. So I'm going to do side to side, just getting some nice blood flow, trying to keep those shoulders down. If you feel like it's hard to keep your shoulders down, you can always put your hands underneath your thighs. That helps to just draw those elbows down and away from your body. Now we're going to look from right to left. A lot of us don't even realize that we're losing this range of motion as we get older, because our neck just in general gets stiff. But when you think about needing to look behind you or shoulder check when you're in the car, just 10 of these every day can help to make sure that that blood flow and mobility in through your neck stays nice and optimal. Good, okay. So now take a big breath, breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Try to make sure as your arms are going up that you're not letting your ribs flare, but you're keeping your ribs nicely stacked over top of your pelvis. Breathe in as you go up and out. One more. And in and out. Good. Let's grab some of our weights. We're going to start with a chest press. We want to start with our biggest muscles first, so we're going to work our chest, shoulders, back, and then we're going to come back and do our biceps and triceps. So for chest, we're going to perform a walkout. So what that looks like is, very carefully, walk yourself forward. Make sure that as you're walking yourself out, and I'm just going to adjust myself to be able to stay with the screen here, that you are able to lift your butt up off the ball and have your head nicely supported. All right, so we're going to start with chest press. Coming down, palms facing away from you, coming up, palms facing together, and down and up, and down and up. Now the entire time that you're doing this, you're adding a little bit of outward force of those knees, so you're not letting those knees buckle in towards one another. Good, let's go 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Hold at the top. We're going to go into flies, and open and close, open, close. Nice soft arms. Don't go any lower than your chest. We don't want any of this to hurt the front of your shoulders. If anything hurts at any point in time, either shorten your range of motion, lighten your weight, or try this on a stable surface instead of an unstable surface. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Good. While we're here, let's go ahead and repeat that same sequence another 2 times. Chest press down and up, down, up, down, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going into flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's work your way up into a sitting position. That's also a nice ab roller that you can roll down and up, engage your core, stretch out your back. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to go over to the shoulders. So we're going to start with arms up at a 90-degree angle. We're going to press up and over your forehead, not over your head back here. Keep them in sight so that you protect those shoulders. And down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's bring those elbows down to our sides. We're going to do a little winging action. So our arms stay at 90 degrees. As we lift up our arms, we bring them down. Our elbows come back to our side. Our forearms and our elbows are in line with one another. Try not to drop your elbows or bring them up here. We want to really isolate those deltoids, and you can always let the arms go out further to the side if you want more of a challenge, but that does take more strength on those shoulders. So if you're comfortable, we can start here, or you can straighten your arms. Just always listen to your body, and if you're going out with straight arms, try to focus on keeping those thumbs up so that you don't impinge that shoulder. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, last one. Good. We're going to do another set of that. Back to 90 degrees, up in front of your forehead. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Back to the side. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. 2 body parts down. We've done chest and shoulders. Let's go to our back exercises. Now, again, everybody's different with their backs, and we're doing these videos that are safe to do for people with scoliosis, but always your scoliosis program is going to have some direct intentionality to one side more than the other. So if you're not familiar with what side that is, that's a good time to get in touch with a Schroth physical therapist that can help assess you and help identify which sides you need to work more, which sides you need to work less. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to do everything symmetrically. We're going to come forward on the ball. We're going to, let's do it from the side for you to see. We're going to come forward on the ball, and our legs are going to be straight. Okay? It's a good idea to have as much of your torso or your trunk underneath the ball as possible so that you don't feel like your low back is getting too stressed. While you're here, you're pulling your belly button up and away from the ball to keep your core nicely engaged. You may need lighter weights on this exercise. We call this a T exercise for your mid-traps. So we're going to come up and down. Again, none of this should hurt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Our second exercise for the back is going to have your arms by your side, and this time you're going to lift your chest and your arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's go back to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now, by no means are these exercises exhaustive. This is just a small sampling. You got 15 minutes of time. You want to be able to get some upper body exercises in. You want to be able to get some core, some legs in. Using your exercise ball will get a combination of all of those muscles working, because you have to stabilize yourself with your core and your legs as you're using your arms. Bicep curls is next. The nice thing about bicep curls is that we can attack 3 different muscles with a mere rotation of our hand. So if we palm down to the ball, palm up to the shoulder. That way we get all 3 shoulder flexor heads, and down and up, down and up. Remember, while we're doing this, don't forget about your posture. Don't let yourself lean back behind your body. Okay, so we're not looking to do this. We're not looking to lose your low back. Keep that nice upright posture and perform that rotation with your forearms into the ball, up to the shoulder. Now, one of the ways that I like to do the triceps is by going back into that rolled out position, because it's always good to try and get those legs working. So roll that down, roll back onto your ball, your butt is up, you're engaging your core, your arms are overhead, and we're going to just bend at the elbows and up you come. And down, keep your elbows nice and in place. Just moving your forearms, and that helps to get that jiggly little muscle right underneath the underarms that we lovingly call our bat wings. And up. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Good. Walk your way back up. And let's perform the biceps again. And 2. Try not to let your body sway. Keep your elbows nice and tight to your side. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Roll yourself down. Lift that butt. Arms are up. Weights are coming down on either side of your head. Elbows stay positioned. Only the lower arm moves. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And walk your way up. Good. Now, I mentioned at the beginning that this was a quick 10-minute workout. You can certainly do shorter sets of 8. It's always good to test those muscles multiple times. At least having 2 exercises per body part kind of gets you a nice blood flow. You get all those joints working. You get a little bit of leg work. You get some good core work while you're doing this. If you do some of your weights one-handed instead of doing 2 hands at the same time, you can also create more of a focus on that opposite oblique as you're lifting the right arm, that left side really has to engage for you. So I hope you like this. I'll have some more quick and easy exercise routines for body part specialties, and if you have any requests, please go ahead and put them below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.